Harare residents evicted as Mnangagwa's operation intensifies shocking scenes in Zimbabwe. In a development that has gripped Zimbabwe's capital, Harare, the winds of displacement are sweeping across neighborhoods as a new wave of evictions takes hold, evictions allegedly ordered under the instruction or oversight of President Emmerson Mnangagwa's government. This unexpected crackdown has left many families stranded, their homes reduced to rubble, and their futures uncertain. These heart-wrenching scenes are unfolding in broad daylight, with bulldozers rumbling through communities and leaving behind a trail of shattered dreams and broken spirits. Before we dive deeper into this powerful and emotional story, please remember to subscribe to my channel for more authentic updates, real-time coverage, and fearless reporting on Zimbabwean politics and social issues. Your support helps bring these stories to light, stories that many would prefer to keep in the shadows. In the early hours of the day, several suburbs in Harare woke up to chaos as authorities descended with enforcement teams to carry out what they described as a clean-up operation. Eyewitnesses described how families were given little to no warning before the demolitions began. Entire homes, some of which had stood for over a decade, were flattened within minutes. Children stood beside their parents, watching their lives' work reduced to dust. These were not just structures, they were sanctuaries, built brick by brick, often through years of sacrifice. The government's official position claims that the demolished structures were illegal settlements and that proper procedure must be followed to maintain order and urban planning standards. However, many residents argue that they had received verbal or written assurances from local officials, some even holding receipts or documents they believed legitimized their homes. The lack of consistent communication and documentation has sparked outrage among the affected citizens. Critics say this latest wave of evictions reflects a deeper disconnect between the state and the lived realities of ordinary Zimbabweans. In a country already battling economic hardship, rising inflation, and unemployment, these demolitions have only added to the suffering. The timing has also raised eyebrows, as the country inches closer to another election cycle, where housing and land issues are always politically sensitive topics. Social media has been flooded with videos and images of elderly residents sitting helplessly amid debris, children crying beside the remains of their homes, and youth confronting officials demanding answers. Zimbabweans both at home and abroad have expressed dismay, with human rights organizations calling for immediate intervention and a halt to the evictions. Many are now asking, what's the end game? What alternative housing solutions are being provided for these displaced families? Is there a clear and fair plan, or is this yet another operation where the poor bear the heaviest burden? To make matters worse, Harare is currently facing an accommodation crisis. Affordable housing is scarce, and many of the evicted individuals now find themselves living on the streets or seeking temporary shelter with relatives and friends. What happens next is unclear, but the scars of this moment may linger for generations. Please subscribe to my channel for continued updates on this evolving story. Your support ensures that these stories are told loudly, truthfully, and without fear. Let's continue to uncover the truth and stand with the voiceless. As Zimbabweans brace for the next wave of demolitions, one question echoes through the streets of Harare: where can a citizen turn when even the home they built with their own hands is no longer safe? Stay tuned, stay informed, and don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about this operation? Should the government provide alternative housing? Let's discuss.